Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk about the reason why Professor Dolores Umbridge was only at Hogwarts for 1 year. And you might be surprised to know that there's more than just the reason of her getting suspended from the school itself. There's actually a little more information that we don't know after the centaurs take her in the Order of the Phoenix. So we will be discussing her whereabouts after the Order of the Phoenix happened. So if you don't know, Dolores Umbridge was a Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in the Order of the Phoenix during that school year, and she did teachings by the books. She didn't do any physical defense against the dark arts, nothing to do with wands, anything like that, unlike Professor Lupin in the previous year, or I should say, from Prisoner of Azkaban. Uh, and so the reason that she didn't do that is because she came from the Ministry of Magic. She was a bureaucrat, and she was a head bureaucrat at the Ministry of Magic under um, Cornelius Fudge. And the Ministry of Magic was trying to cover up the fact that, or no, not cover up, but they were trying to sort of tell the students that Lord Voldemort hadn't come back. They were all sort of, in one way or another, had a feeling that he was back, but they were very scared and they didn't want to face the realization that he was back. And so they brought one of their own into Hogwarts to sort of wash out that sort of thing. And the Daily Prophet was also trying to push that. And in the Order of the Phoenix, it's the main movie that really deals with political sort of things that happen inside the wizarding world, and they're trying to sort of tie in that wizards and witches sort of deal with the same things that the muggles do. So after Dolores Umbridge got fired from Dumbledore, and then she got taken off by the centaurs, she went back to the Ministry of Magic, and she ran the Muggleborn Registration Commission at the Ministry of Magic. And from what you see about her teachings in the Order of the Phoenix, she carried that along to her new job at the Muggleborn Registration, where she was being very cruel to the people and just sort of not really like, she's one of those where it's a sort of an oxymoron where she follows by the book but she doesn't do it herself. It's very contradictory in that sense. And so since she was essentially being sadistic and prosecuting a lot of innocent people, she what do you call it? She got sent to Azkaban for her, I guess you could say, prosecutions that were very just, she was prosecuting people for no reason whatsoever, and she was doing a lot of crimes against the Muggleborns, which, if that sounds familiar, that is what Salivor Slytherin had started during his time, and that's why he made the Chamber of Secrets. And so it all kind of, wraps back around. And so she was doing a lot of crimes against the Muggleborns. She wasn't being very fair with the Muggleborns. And it's, again, contradictory because she is a half-blood. She's not a pureblood. And so she was trying to, I guess you could say, show off that, she can be a pureblood just like the other ones, but really she's only a half-blood. And so she was sent to Azkaban for the rest of her life. And so that's where she ended up. I know a lot of people might be, kind of wondering that where, Umbridge went, because if you've noticed in a lot of the Harry Potter movies, every single Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, it's just 1 year that they're there and then they're gone. They can't seem to keep the Defense Against the Dark Arts teachers. And in this case, Umbridge had gone because she had gone too far with the students, and so Dumbledore had fired her. She got taken off by the Centaurs, and then later on, she had rocky roads with her new job, dealing with the Muggleborns and basically prosecuting people for innocent crimes. And so she was sent to Azkaban. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little info on Professor Umbridge. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.